So what do you really dislike about other drivers?
Impatience.
Tailgating.
Drivers who refuse to stop for people.
I suppose just plain old stupidity.
And not caring about anybody else. I hate that.
I bet you're going to say, I'm a great driver. It's other drivers that are the problem, right? That's what scientists call illusory superiority, overestimating your own abilities or qualities. So what I want to know is how can we be better drivers? The latest car tech helps you be a better driver by automating some elements of driving. So right now, I've got lane assistance on, which means it actually guides me back into the lane. And parking, apparently. Slot found. Release steering wheel. It's not hitting that car. That is amazing! So a lot of people think that the future is going to be one of fully autonomous transport. The justification being that we rely on our eyes and our pesky brains that like to make mistakes. But what I want to know is, what is the real future for all this? And my journey's not going to start here on the roads, it's going to start up in the sky.
We're off. Smoke in the cockpit.
You have 2 minutes to land the aircraft.
All right. This is Frédéric De Hay, an AXA-supported researcher. This rather cool headgear is going to have a look at how my brain is responding when things start to go wrong. I'm having to respond to these sounds like that, and it's a test to look at how pilots respond in critical scenarios. Oh, that's a nosedive.
Slow down a little bit. Watch your speed. Good.
We landed!
Yeah.
So what was that simulation designed to test?
When facing stressing situation, first you become deaf. And this is what happened to you. You are not able to hear the alarms because you are so focused on processing the visual information coming from the outside world. That's your brain decided to shut down the hearing.
Based on all this research, what's your suggestion?
So what we want is to have some kind of smart cockpit to adapt to the cognitive state of the pilots.
And this has got applications beyond just in an airplane.
Everywhere where safety is at stake, for pilots, for car drivers, everything.
That idea about the smart cockpit, that's brilliant. That really is the future. But the future for me is travelling to Wales and meeting another AXA-supported researcher who's looking at how we can speed up how quickly we do react to risks, make you and me a better driver. I've just proven that I can land an aeroplane, so come on, let's go.
No, it's all right.
This is the test lab of Dr. Donghyun Ryu, and here's looking at how we can train our brains to react quicker to hazards.
So your task is to find hazardous situation while watching the video clip
So I have to imagine that I'm looking out the front of a car.
and click the location of hazard as soon as you detect them.
I've been driving for half my life, so I'm classified as an experienced driver. This is Kate. She's currently learning, and we're going to discover if we see hazards differently.
Sometimes I can see a completely clear image. Sometimes just my central vision is clear and my peripheral vision is blurred. And sometimes it's the other way around.
Donghyun's finding that experienced drivers spot hazards with both their central and peripheral vision, whereas novice drivers prioritise what's in front of them, their central vision. They detect fewer hazards peripherally.
That way, or anyway. I'm a novice horse rider, yeah.
I think I know why you suggested going on a horse, because horses can see almost all the way round, almost 350 degrees, nearly twice as much as we can.
But I guess a novice driver is like a racehorse with blinkers on.
Yeah.
So what's your research telling you? What can you do to help improve the peripheral vision of a novice driver?
Novice driver can learn how to focusing on the central vision. At the same time, they still pick up information from their peripheral vision.
So blur out their peripheral vision?
Yeah.
Because it gets rid of all the distractions, but they can still see movement.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Before I started this journey, I thought that the future would be all about autonomous vehicles. But it's clear, hello, from speaking to Frédéric, that you've got to keep the human in the loop, that it's going to be all about a smart dashboard, personalised for us. And from speaking to Donghyun, it's clear that we also can do more to be safer drivers. We need to train our brains. But for sure, we have come a long way since the horseless carriage.